and I wrote a poem. It's called Lil Johnnie. I know this boy named Lil Johnnie who looked like Monty. He was a bad boy, and he know he was. He was never in school because he was a goon. Lil Johnnie loved money, Daddy bought him a bunny. He skipped school and sold drugs. He be on the streets making his way. He told the judge that he was a blood. His girl is outside while he inside. He seen his mom and he's not calm. He's back in his cell and he's back in bed.
I think that the Lil Johnnie program is a great program for all the young teens out there who's on the streets and for who also is in school. My favorite part was the read to write thing. We had to write poems, limerick poems, and learned about different other things.
Another lesson you got out of the story is that if you stay away from drugs, gangs, and violence, your life will go more smoother and you'll be more educated if you stay in school and stuff. And the stories in the Lil Johnnie program, they have a lot of life experience and you can learn from it. It teaches you a lot.
I think this poem was a good program for all students to read and understand how to, even if you have problems, you can succeed later.
I learned that Lil Johnnie was a good program. I learned that even though you be in the streets selling drugs and stuff, that you can still turn your life around and make something happen out of what you did in the past and think about the future.
My favorite part of the Lil Johnnie was the story about Randy and Richard. The reason why I thought about that was because it's these kids that live behind me and their mother is kind of going through that. And the thing that I thought about that it was sad because I see people going through it. And what I think about that is that if you see something like that, that you should try to help the people that's really in it and try to make the situation better so then you know that they wouldn't have to go through it.
I like the story when Lil Johnnie's brother was trying to get him to sell drugs and kill a dog. I think it was called bad influence, and I think that's why a lot of problems going out because these younger kids are seeing what these older kids doing, so it's affecting our communities and stuff. So I think that's a problem.
The story I remember the most is Reggie the Struggle because there's a lot of people out here that's trying to talk like they gangster, but they not and stuff, and they still liking kids, and they shouldn't be doing that stuff.
What I like about this program is it help you to learn about not to be in the streets, not to sell drugs and stuff.
What I got out of the story is this story in the program. It's about Lil Johnnie had a jail sentence, and while he was being sentenced, his wife was struggling, trying to stay connected with him. And when I think about that, it's really sad because he shouldn't have been doing that, and plus he had a kid on the way. So if you got a kid on the way, you should just stay on point. And remember that you always gotta have your kid's best interest at heart.
We did an assignment, we had to write a poem, and then it's called Lil Johnnie. Click clock, nobody's there. Life in the streets is a big scare. He don't even have no bus fare. Little boy don't got no toy, he selling dummies, trying to make a living, might be stealing. She a fiend on that lean. His mama don't care, don't even stare. Selling them drugs, almost got slugged. He's scared of the popo when we selling no more dodo. Facing the judge who holds a grudge. In his cell, his ego has failed. He feels the pain of his girl's heart, draining the love that he has brought. Thank you.